professionals and head to confessional. And once I'm in the booth, I feel real congressional. Welcome to the episode. Please like and subscribe. Don't drink and drive when you can smoke and fly. Soaring so high into the night sky, reaching for the stars, but they landed on a moon pie.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Awkward Intelligence. I'm Intox along with
BDot, baby.
Episode 70. Fucking made it to 70. Are you fucking kidding me?
70. Strong.
70.
Yes,
We're just a few away from 75, and we're going to do something cool then. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. We got some cool things coming up for 75.
Just talked about it.
But, yeah.
Just came about.
But 70, here we are. And we're freestyling today, folks. We're freestyling hardcore.
Yeah.
Because we were technically going to have a guest, and we were going to get into, the whole, Eclipse experience and all that stuff, which we're still going to talk about because we got to get the experience while we're fresh. You know what I mean? But our guest was not able to make it. Family situations that they got to deal with, that's more important. So you take care of your shit. But we're going to try and get them in next week, and then we can get a different. There's a whole perspective that's going to go with this guest that deals with the eclipse. So that's kind of what we wanted to hype up about it. Is to get everybody excited for that episode because it would have been this one. Couldn't do it this week. We're going to try next week, and we'll get an eclipse perspective that how the 2017 and this one kind of coincides since they talk about all that, coinciding and everything. How that all comes together, and that guest is influential in that part. So that's why we want to hype that up. So stay tuned for 71. But yeah.
But we at 70 now,
we at 70
baby.
now, so let's, yeah.
That shit crazy.
So yeah, the biggest thing on everybody's fucking mind is this eclipse. That's the biggest thing that everybody's talking about all this week and leading up to this week and everything like that. So, you know what I mean? And we went live.
Yeah, we definitely would. Yeah,
we went live on Instagram. Go check out the AwkwardIntel at AwkwardIntel on Instagram, and you can check that live out. We were live for probably an hour 40, hour 45, something like that.
Some change.
Yeah, hour some change.
Hour some change.
And we were just enjoying the sun, enjoying the eclipse, and just talking about it and discussing it and what we were seeing in our skies where we were. And what we saw in your skies, and you're nothing but 30 miles away.
Right.
Then we had a Florida experience because Mr. Prim popped in, you know what I mean? And he was giving us his experience from down there. So yeah, it was like a play-by-play for an hour and a half. It was pretty cool.
Right. Shit. I know things happen, at a different time. It wasn't the same time, you know what I'm saying? Shit happened at the same time. Like, that shit was crazy because I know on my screen
it was all over the place, right?
Yeah, like when I looked up, I seen the chemtrails.
Yep.
I seen one plane. I was like, damn.
I seen about 6 of them go by, maybe more.
Right.
Maybe more.
Right.
And they was pushing hard. They was going towards it. They were going towards it.
All right. Well, mine was like on an angle.
Right. And it just depends.
It was going towards it too.
But it depends on how you were looking at it. You know what I mean? Because depends on how you were orientated in the land. You know what I mean? You might have been looking from a different angle I was looking from. You know what I mean? Even though we're a few miles away from each other.
Yeah, but from that one, I kept looking up, and I was like, damn, they go another one.
Yeah. I feel like
I looked up again, like, they go another one. I was like, man. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they was banging them bitches that day.
So yeah, there was a bunch of, and I'm right here by the airport. So like, you would think you would have saw more airplane traffic, but I didn't see airplanes. They were way up above, and they were like shooting across. Yeah, so it wasn't like they were down low like a regular airplane. So I didn't really see a lot of airplanes coming in at that time.
You know what? I didn't either.
Didn't pay attention to it really, but I didn't pay attention that much. But I did notice after, as we talked about it in the episode, in that live was. It was like, yeah, I see those planes up there, but I don't see a lot of regular planes. Right. So that's what was weird.
Didn't catch them.
That was a weird scenario. Yeah. That just added to the weirdness. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because here's the big one, folks. We didn't see a moon pull up, and we didn't see a moon pull off, but we did see something cover the sun.
Right.
We definitely saw something.
Definitely.
So,
Matter of fact, the sun turned into the damn moon. It was like the moon, like a moon shape.
well, the idea, right. That's what we saw, that sliver, right.
It was like a moon shape.
But the idea they're saying is that the moon passes in between the earth and the sun. That's what they tell us. That's what that is. But if we can see the moon in the daytime sky, why did we not see it approaching?
Right.
We just all of a sudden saw an eclipse.
Right. It just came out of nowhere.
Right. That's the weirdness of it. And they tell you don't look at it. I ain't wearing no glasses.
I didn't either.
I looked at it because they tell you, if they're telling you not to look at it, you probably should. Mm-hmm. Because I seen it. There was no moon to be had out there that I saw.
Nah, I didn't see that.
And we filmed it. So go back and watch the live. There's film of each of our cameras have different angles and views of this eclipse. So yeah, it's up to you. Do the research.
And it stood there more than 4 minutes.
Right. It was there for like 45 minutes.
Yeah, it was there for more than 4 minutes.
Yeah, it was there for a minute. Yeah, I felt like it was holding on.
Yeah, I was like that shit's still there. What the hell going on?
But like one of the theories I'm thinking, right, because we're saying we didn't see a moon. So one of the theories that popped into my head as I'm thinking about that is, you know how we talk about different dimensions, different vibrations. There's things around us right now we can't see because we can't see that color spectrum.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we can only see certain colors. We can't see infrared right now. We don't know what's going on in here infrared-wise. You know what I mean? We don't know what's happening with that because we can't see it. Well, that's the same thing, is what blocked the sun? What if it's a body of something that we just can't see visually until it's hit by rays of sun? Then it blocks it out. You know what I mean? It could be another planet. It could be another star. It could be a black sun. It can be different things that it could be in our atmosphere because we just can't see it. We just don't see those colors.
Right.
You know, so that's possible. It's totally possible. That's all I'm saying. That's the weird part. You know, when you start to really look at it and start to think about it, you know.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Like that, that's my first time catching the eclipse for real.
Right, really looking at it and really paying attention to it. That's what I'm saying. Like we usually just don't even pay attention to it. Yeah. So that's why part of the reason of going live was to get that documentation of it and to have something and say, there's film of it that we took.
Right.
We were there.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if anything else in the world can be manipulated, that's footage that we have. You know what I mean? Or whatever. And so that's
Got the receipt,
yeah,
baby.
you know what I mean? Exactly.
Droppers.
Get it started. Get it started.
Got the
He
receipts.
said, we got receipts. Yeah, that's it. We're just dropping the seeds. We're dropping the receipts. You know what I mean? That's all we're doing. That's what we do here. It's like, you know, follow along and, you know, it's the same thing we keep saying, right? It's like, if you're still here, that means you're still learning. You're still figuring it out. Right. You're still growing. You're still evolving. Because if you've been here this long and you're just like, these guys are full of shit, well, then you're wasting your time.
Right. Basically.
Because we're going to keep going.
Basically. Shit. At one point in time, remember, like, it just got real dim outside. Did it get dim? Like, remember
yeah, it got it turned to like a haze.
Yeah.
And then like the colors were weird, right? The colors looked different, like the trees looked more vivid and shit.
Yes.
And fucking like they were swaying in the wind. It just looked more.
Shit looked like 3D.
It went HD, right?
I was like, what the hell is going on here?
So yeah, it was weird. There was a lot going on.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Now, when I flick after a while, right?
Yeah.
When I flick my lighter,
it was a different color?
I could have sworn I saw red.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, if you're in that haze, you don't know what that haze is. That haze could be a different realm. There could have been a realm coming down on us or something. And then so when you hit it, there's a different color. You never know.
That shit
Never know how that works.
messed me up for a little while. I was like, oh, hold up. Let me readjust.
But we were seeing, remember, we were seeing the colors in the sky too.
Yes.
We were seeing there was like a rainbow cloud that was in there.
Right, little different colors.
Yeah, there was different colors shit going on.
Remember that patch I told you I seen one day? It was just like a rainbow in the corner.
Yeah, you said it was just it was all by itself, right?
It was by itself.
Yeah.
It was something similar to that.
Okay. That's what you were seeing.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's something like that. So
Gotcha. Yeah, because like I said, I saw the clouds and they were definitely different colors, and at one point it almost looked like a rainbow cloud that was kind of there. Yeah. And so I mean, I don't know. That could be a fucking ship. You know what I mean? That could have just been a ship up there that was just getting hit by the lights. You know what I mean? It just, wasn't adjusting fast enough, so we just happened to see it. Could be a ship. Who knows? Who knows what's up there, folks?
Yeah, who the hell knows? or could have been the beam that they were shooting at.
Right. Exactly. Could have been some other shit.
Could have hit something that reflected off of it.
Something else out there that we don't know about. Well, that's the thing. What is the sun reflecting off of? We don't know. So once it hits that, it's going to reflect off that too. So maybe that's part of what we're seeing is that reflection off whatever was fucking in front of it, because it wasn't the moon.
No, definitely
it wasn't the moon. I didn't see no moon in the sky.
Well, you might have thought we saw a moon in the sky after it was covered with the two suns.
Right.
Which is on your Discover card.
Yes. Yup.
Discover.
Right.
That's crazy.
Big discovery, right?
You got to discover the two suns. Bomb droppers.
Yup.
That's crazy.
BDot with the zingers today.
Gotta discover the suns.
Yeah.
And I seen it. Yo,
and you see how one was orange and one was yellow, right?
It was just like the damn card. Yo. Damn. That's crazy. Right in our face, boy.
The whole time. That's why I said they take everything that's our shit and they flipped it into theirs. That's why I said it's the polarity thing.
Yeah, they already know about it.
They know that our stuff works, but they used it against us, which was like a opposite force. You know what I mean? That's why we talked about that polarity. They were able to take our stuff and put negative power into it, and then that would work against us. That's why we've been taking the shit back. That's why we've been reclaiming things and and seizing things and stuff. You know what I mean? All these things behind the scenes that are happening.
Yeah, I mean, like some of the names, like SunTrust.
Right. Right.
Trust the sun.
Right.
It's just how you look at things, man. It's crazy how they use shit.
Well, that's the same thing. But like even like with just anything you look at, no matter what it is. I mean, look at the fucking tea you got, Arizona. You know what I mean? Because they know what's over there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They know what's happening in the Grand Canyon. That's why. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so
you're on it, man.
Yeah,
you're
so
on
basically everything you're saying is like everything is a symbol.
Yeah, it's a symbol of our old world against us. And it's right in our face. And because we're not claiming it, because we're not respecting it, because we're not part of it, it's like we've detached from it. And so it's theirs. We don't even think it's our shit. We got to get out of that mentality. This is our shit. Right. You know what I mean? And they've just been using it and making us pay for it. You know? There's no money system. We are the money system.
Right.
Our energy and fucking churning out every fucking day is what's creating the money system and the currency in this country.
Bomb droppers.
You know what I mean?
Currency.
Yeah, we're the currency because we just keep churning it out. That's us. Because we're not claiming our shit.
Can't think about now.
You know? But we're doing it now.
Can't
we
think
weren't
about,
claiming our shit, but we're doing it
later. Currency. Current. C.
Ooh.
Bomb droppers.
He's breaking it down for you, folks. Watch out.
Current.
Pay attention. It's a class.
It's for now. Current.
Yep.
For now. See.
The current C. Yeah, that too.
You see the flow.
Boom.
The flow,
Got
baby.
And a revelation.
Wow.
Knocking them out early, man.
Got him. It's 70, man. We strong. Shit.
Yeah.
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
good number.
Like,
Good number.
yeah, we here.
Good number. So the Eclipse just goes 7, right? But what was it like right before that? Right before that, earlier in the week, because that was the 8th. On the 4th, it was 4-4-4-4 day.
Right. 4, 4,
On the 4th.
4. Right.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think many people caught that because I didn't catch it.
I texted to you, remember?
Yeah,
I texted
until
to
you
you.
texted me, I was like,
oh,
damn.
shit. And then
Wow.
I posted something, me and Mr. Prim were texting back and forth on some shit. And I was looking for a clip that I needed from one of his songs. And he replies to me, and then I look at my phone, I reply back to him. I get the information. I'm like, cool. He texts me back like 5 minutes later. I text him back at 22:22. On 4-4-4-4 day.
Tough.
I was like, that was nice. And
Yeah.
so it's on the Instagram. Go check out the AwkwardIntel Instagram. It's on there. You'll check it out. You'll see it. If it's not on there, it might be on the ppeintox one too. Go look at that one too. And IMG BDot. What was it? IMG BDot 81?
81, yeah.
IMG BDot 81 as well. Go check those out.
Yeah. Instagram. Check us out. Check us out.
So yeah, did they shoot those missiles off? Did we even notice anything go down?
Now that. Okay, so remember when I seen one dark streak and line?
You saw a streak happening?
Yeah.
Because they were supposed to come
don't
from the
know.
Maryland area.
Right.
They said they were coming from the Maryland area. They were coming from Goddard. So we would have saw them.
Right.
We didn't see shit.
All right. So the one I seen, it was different from the chemtrails. You know what I mean? Because all the chemtrails was going on the left side.
Right.
They was on that side, right?
Right.
So then I looked up on the right side of the sun. I was like, the fuck? I seen like another one,
Right.
but it wasn't with the other one. So I don't know if that was it. I don't
know.
I don't know what that was.
Got to go look at the footage.
Because you know what I mean? Because it was definitely different from the other ones.
Yeah, we'll have to look at the footage or something again because, yeah.
And it came out of nowhere.
Because, yeah, personally, I didn't see anything that looked like anything like that to me, personally. But that doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just didn't see it,
Yeah.
you know, so.
Yeah, go. Yeah. Matter of fact, go back and look on the on my screen, because I showed the difference of them. I was like, all right, the chemtrails are shooting on that side,
Right.
and this one it just came out of nowhere. You know what I mean? It's like
Different
one
angle.
by
It's
itself.
a different angle, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, seeing that.
I was like, what is this one?
So that's the craziness on the Instagram situation. Here we go live, right?
Yeah.
And fucking.
And the smoke from it, or whatever it was letting off,
Yeah.
the shit went into the sun.
Right. Right. So maybe that was it.
You know what I'm
maybe
saying?
that was it. And I
So-
just didn't see it. That's true. That could have been it.
And maybe that
because I
shut
remember
down
you
something.
saying that in the video at one point. Because like I said, we were filming what we were filming on our sides, depending on what was being, what was happening. So I could have been doing something else and just wasn't paying attention. But I do remember you at one point saying it's heading right into the sun.
Right.
I remember you saying that.
Right.
And that's what I say. Here's the funny part about this, is I couldn't see BDot on the Instagram live. BDot couldn't see me on the Instagram live.
Right.
But Mr. Prim could see all three of us together. Fucking wild.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it was like, what is going on?
Right. And then after a while,
And everybody I talked to said when they watched it, they could see all three of us.
wow.
So we just somehow couldn't see each other. What the fuck? That's the fuck shit they be doing, man.
Yeah.
That's that fuck shit they be doing. That's when you know they're fucking with your internet. They're just
that was weird.
Yeah.
And then after a while, me and Prim popped up. I could see him and shit.
Right.
But
yeah, I could see him too.
I couldn't see you.
I could see, yeah, and I could see Mr. Prim, right? We both could see Mr. Prim, but we couldn't see each other. So it was fucking, it was a total shit show, folks. Go watch it.
Yeah, for a while, I'm looking at the black screen, just talking this shit. Yeah. You know, I made it work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was glad you fucking hung in there, man. Yeah. Glad you hung in there. Yeah, we fucking, whatever.
Yeah, man.
Whatever was going on.
You know what I mean? You gotta have patience, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause some folks would probably be like, man, damn this shit.
Yeah, fuck it.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But like I said, either way, if we couldn't see you, you added to the conversation. You know what I mean? Based on what you were seeing and doing, you know, we were all trying to kind of explain what we were seeing at the times and stuff like that. And this is what I see right now. Do you see this? And then me and you would try to see if we could see it together or whatever, because we're in the same area. And then Ren would, you know, he was down there, and then he, you know what I mean? So it was cool, the different perspectives we had, you know, and to be able to try and film it all and everything and stuff. It was a good time. I had a good time. Yeah, it was just cool to be there and just to say that, you know, just to, like you said, mark it as a moment.
Right.
And we'll move on.
Shit, I was outside chilling, eating my fruit bowl and shit.
Yep. Grounding, walking around in the grass. I was hugging the trees. I was filming the bees. I was doing all that shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the bees were out on the flowers.
Them big dumbass bees. Man,
they don't fuck with nobody. I rolled right up on them. I was hanging out with them. I was standing under the tree with them and shit. Yeah, I was like, we roll now. We kick it. This is it.
That's cool and I don't want to get stung no more. You know what I mean? I got stung one time as a kid, but it wasn't like on my arm or leg and shit. You know what I mean? Where everybody gets stung at. I got stung in my ear.
In your ear?
Yeah.
I've got stung in my ear before.
You know what I mean?
That shit hurts.
After that, I was like,
that's a weird one. The ear is a weird one. I've gotten hit there before.
Stung in my ear. I'm like, damn, why can't you give me on my arm or you know what I mean? Somewhere I could take. Because that's my fucking ear.
Because as a kid, I tested that theory. If you fucking shake up some bees, would they fuck with you? I tested that theory as like a 6-year-old.
Damn. That's the thing. I wasn't even messing with them.
Yeah, I saw a little thing, and I was like, I took like a little branch, and I just threw it at him. And then I saw him start swarming, and I was like, oh shit. I took off running. Boom. One tagged me.
Damn.
Tagged me in the ear, and I was like,
that's it.
I deserved it.
Yeah, that's it.
And then after that, never fucked with him again.
Never.
I was like, I learned my lesson.
No,
They said don't fuck with him. I fucked with him, and I found out.
Fucked around and found out.
Fucked around and found out. I was like, okay, I don't believe you. I believe you now.
Yeah. Shit. I don't really mess with beehives and no shit like that. Shit.
Yeah, now if there's a wasp nest, because like you know, I had a wasp nest a while back, like in my shed, and then I also had one to grow in my tree out front one time, a good sized one. I took a picture of that motherfucker. I'll throw it up on the screen.
Oh my goodness.
I'll throw it up on the screen. I might have already in the past episode. I'm not sure, but I'll do it again. I definitely have that picture.
You talking about the big brown ones?
Yes, those fuckers
with the yellow hands.
Their shit was like this big. It was like this big hanging from the tree,
bruh.
And they was just like hanging out with it. And I was like, oh shit. And
that's
I was like,
crazy you said that.
So what I did was, they say get them in the early morning because that's when most of them are inside sleeping, right? Early morning. There's less of them out there. So I got up one morning, get ready for work. I'm heading to work and shit. And I got that can of spray, that spray shit. It shoots like 20 feet. So you don't have to get too close. So I fucking got out there, got right up on them. And I had my truck door open, and I was like, psh, I just hit that motherfucker hard, splash, just splashed them, splashed all on them. Started, you know, and I fucking hopped in the truck and shut the door, and I just was sitting there like, oh shit. Waited like, you know, 2-3 minutes.
Yeah,
they calmed down. You could see them falling. Some of them are starting to go. Some of them they calmed down, and so like. I got back out there and I fucking hit him again. Sprayed them all, just made sure that shit was fucking just wet as fuck with the fucking spray.
Just soaked
it down. And I was like, and then I took and hopped in the truck and went to work.
That's crazy. Well, shit. Now we talking about wasps, bro.
Wasp story.
What was it? Yesterday night.
Ooh, recent.
Yes, recent. I'm at my lady house, right? It's like 2:00 in the morning. I said, man, let me get in the shower. You know what I mean? I go in the bathroom, right? You know, I turn the water on and shit. So I start looking in the mirror and shit. I don't know why. I start looking in the mirror, right? Next thing you know, it's a fucking big moth.
A moth?
I mean,
or a wasp?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said moth.
On the wall.
He's just kicking it.
I'm like, what the fuck?
He was just waiting for you.
Yeah, so I turn around. I'm like, bro, it's 2:00 in the morning. What are you doing in here?
How'd you even get in?
Right, like, where did you come from, bro? You weren't flying around a minute ago when I was in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Now you flying around now. Like, so boom. I'm like, oh, so
what are the tactics?
I turn around,
What are
right?
the tactics here?
What can I hit him with?
Right.
I didn't have my shoes, you know what I mean? Shoes in the room. So I'm like, fuck, what can I use? I'm trying to find something flat. I'm like,
and he's just kicking it on the wall. He's not moving.
no, he's not moving yet.
Okay.
So
You still got surprise on him right now.
yeah. So it was the wipes. The wipes was on there. So
Yeah,
I was
like the white bag.
Yeah, I was like, oh, all right, cool. I
Smack
could
him
use
with the
that.
bag.
Boom.
Right.
I smacked the bitch,
Yeah.
but I missed. Right?
Of course.
So the motherfucker started flying around the bathroom. so I'm
shit.
like,
now it's you and him
Me and
in
him.
the boxing ring, son.
in the bathroom.
Because there's
bro.
nowhere to go.
I had the door closed.
Yeah, there's nowhere
I'm
to
like,
go.
all right, what's up?
Yeah. You had to
So-
box it out.
Yeah, so he flew at me. Boom. Someone
Smacked
had it.
him?
Nah, I missed him again. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I mean? Missed him again, right? So then the bitch flew on the shower curtain.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, perfect opportunity.
Oh, he didn't want no smoke.
It's a perfect opportunity, man.
Yeah.
Man, you're not gonna be in here while I'm in the shower.
Yeah. No, I got you.
I want smoke, man. You're not gonna be here and me. Nah.
Right,
You know what I mean? Because I can feel comfortable.
No, I'm just saying that's cool that he didn't want the smoke because he could have fucked with you. You know what I'm saying? So
And
he
shit.
just he landed and was like, "Fuck it, take me
Yeah,
down,
so
son." He was on a suicide mission.
I smacked his ass.
Yeah.
He fell to the ground.
Right.
I grabbed some napkins.
Toilet tissue.
Whoop.
Throw him in the fucking
I
toilet.
squeezed.
Right?
I squeezed it.
Oh, we got a little pressure
felt
on
it.
it. You got a little pressure on it.
I felt it. And I was like, you know what I mean? So I threw it in the trash.
Got you.
They talking about, like, it's another one in the bathroom.
There's another one.
Yeah, some lady talking about
Oh,
I
there's
didn't
a
kill the first
family
one.
in there.
She talking about I didn't kill the first one.
She came looking.
Like, I
You weren't
killed the
supposed
first
to
one.
Squeeze it. That gives off the pheromone.
Well, look, he not gonna be in there while I'm in the shower.
Oh shit!
Man,
So there was another one.
That's what they say.
I mean, you didn't check.
Nah, I didn't go back in there. I didn't go to the bathroom. That was the next day.
That was the next day. Oh, so you was already at work and shit doing your thing.
Nah, I'm chilling.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I'm on vacation.
Vacation. Staycation.
Yeah.
I like it. Folks, take your time.
Yeah, man.
That's why you earn it. You earn it. Take your time. Don't feel bad. Fuck them. They can do without you. Fuck them.
For real. Shit, they don't mind finding your ass.
Right.
Shit.
Take your time.
They don't really care. They don't really care, man. Let your ass call out talking about you sick.
Right.
They don't really give a damn.
Figure it out.
Right. I think I had them bosses before. Hey, well, can you still come to work?
Right.
Can you still make it?
Can you still make it?
Can I still make it?
I'm calling out.
And this is why some people don't like calling out.
Right. That's what they it's like they feel scared to.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like, no, I'm taking a day off. Fuck you.
Right.
I'm out.
You shouldn't have to ask. You shouldn't have to
Right. Like
answer
feel bad
questions.
about it.
Right. You shouldn't have to
Shit
answer
happens.
questions or shit
Shift.
like that.
That's why you're a manager. Shift.
Right. This is my time. Like, don't question me on my time. You know what I'm saying? You got the employees in here want to work.
Right.
Let their ass work. I done put my time in already.
But that's the thing too.
Let
Like
me go out and do my thing.
like depending on your job, right? Like most people, just depending on your job based on exactly what you do. But a lot of people are like, yo, if I'm not there and nothing gets done for what I'm doing, what's it really hurting? You know what I mean? Most people are like, It's not much happening.
Right.
You know, that's so impactful that one day is going to hurt. You know what I mean? Like, or whatever. You know, if you got to take 1 or 2 days because you're sick or whatever, maybe 2. You know what I mean? Just in case you take that extra day or whatever. But it's like, what catastrophic's really going to happen? You know what I mean? In most basic job, you know, the average job. You know, yeah, you've got your influential people, things that are happening. You know what I mean? That happen. But even in those jobs, there's always someone who can step in and fill that shoe for that day.
Yeah.
Not, you know what I mean? Or whatever.
Shit, they do it all the time, man. When somebody else call out, you got to step up for their ass.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right. So it's their turn. It's their turn when you're out. Right.
It's the same shit.
Exactly. And that's the deal, right? Somebody else that day's got to step up, or a couple of y'all, or whatever it is, right? That's the whole idea. Somebody's out, it's time to show up, you know? Put that little extra in for that person.
And like you said, it all depends on what you're doing, though.
But, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all depends on what you're doing. But help out. You know what I mean? You're going to have to help out. Shit.
Yeah, I think most people get it. They just don't look at it that way. Mm-hmm. They don't see it as picking up that slack. Or sometimes they're like, that's all I do for this motherfucker. Is pick up the slack. Fuck them. I don't want to pick up no one else's slack no more. You know, and I feel you. Y'all are out there too. You know what I mean? Y'all have just been picking up all the slack your whole life, and you know, you're just like, fuck, when's my turn? You know what I mean? I feel you.
Right.
The whole group, you know what I mean? Everybody's got different versions and ideas and angles. Everybody's got it different, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's crazy. It's like, we're getting there. We're getting there. If you just see the signs, watch the shit, you know what I mean? You can see it happening. Can see it happening. It just takes a moment. We have to wake up everyone slowly. You know what I mean? We can't wake them up in a total shock. Like put it like this. If the Trump presidency is what they say is where kind of the switch kind of started to happen, where truth started being told, where he was, you know, fake news and he started coming out with all this shit before everybody was like, what? You know what I mean? And they were like, why is he so blunt? Why is he so, you know what I mean? So he kind of was the switch of that, right? So if you look at that and say, at that moment, could he have just come out and said, hey, your government is a bunch of mafia families, and all they do is extort money out of you constantly through taxes and this and that and that and that, and we're going to overthrow them, and we don't want nothing to do with it. What do you think would have happened to the world? The U.S. would have went into fucking chaos. You know what I mean? People would have just been like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean?
Right.
So that was too hard of a shock. So from that point to now, things in the background have been happening and moving and changing and evolving, and things we've talked to the community about. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm just reiterating that. If that's the narrative we're following, is that the change is happening. And some of it's happening behind the scenes because it has to be slowly. It's like the takedowns, the Puffy takedown. It's part of the growing idea of we had Epstein, but now we have another one. But who are they hiding? Who's behind them? They're not the fucking top. You know what I mean? So who's behind them? Who controls them? You know what I mean? So they're throwing all these new names out, you know, like other people and stuff that are coming with it. So it's like, who's controlling that?
Right.
It can't just be one person. It takes more than that to get things rolling in that function, you know. Or is he an FBI agent? Was he an FBI agent from early on? Was he a plant? You know what I mean? We don't know. We have no clue because these people have been using clones and doubles and all kinds of shit for years.
Yeah. For years.
You know, so we don't know when that situation could have changed. They could have flipped him a long time ago, you know, and he became an FBI agent. We don't know.
Shit, that's crazy. We're talking about clones now. Since
Right.
I went to a new barber on the 8th. I just happened to run into him because I went to my old barber.
Yeah.
Of course, he was closed and shit. I didn't even know. So I'm trying to get a cut, you know what I mean, before the Eclipse and shit, you know.
You're always trying to do it right before, man.
I don't mean, hey, you know I'm last minute procrastinator.
Mr. Last Minute.
Last
you need that out.
minute.
That's your album. Mr. Last Minute.
Yup.
That's your album.
Last Minute. But yeah, so I'm riding around trying to get a haircut and shit. You know, knowing I had to be
Ready to go
home,
around a certain time, right?
you know, so I found a barber. He wasn't doing nothing. I go in there. He get to talking. I'm like, bruh,
hurry up.
I got to go. I got to make moves.
Cut and move.
You know what I mean? He just sitting there talking and talking. I'm like, yo, can you please
Trying to get to know you and shit, right?
Let's get it. I got to go, man. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got this kind of time.
Right. But in the midst of the conversation, he was like, he talking about clones and shit. He was like,
he did?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He talking about cloning and shit.
Yeah.
He was like, and it kind of made sense to me. He was like 7 years, like a cloning, you could do it for like seven times or some shit like that.
Before it gets distorted?
Yeah.
Right.
I was like, that
makes sense.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard that every time you do it, it degrades. I heard that.
So
yeah, definitely heard that.
Yeah, man. So eventually, you know, what I mean, they're gonna reveal themselves.
Well, that could be where we are now. As you see, Biden, that motherfucker ain't real. Know what I'm saying? Or could that be that degradation of that's the last clone? It can't. If they go again, it's just going to be done.
It's shot.
You know what I mean? Like, that's why it just malfunctions and falls and does different shit and can't babbles on the mic and all this weird shit.
Right.
Because it just can't even function anymore. They've done it too many times. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But that's
what started making sense to me. I was like,
that's
okay.
Right, because that's what we're trying to show you. You see what's happening here. They're still trying to push their agenda. And if you keep believing in it, then it's working. You know what I mean? But if you fuck their agenda, you know, do your thing. Figure your shit out. You know, you ain't got to be worried about their agendas anymore.
Right.
That's how I'm looking at it. That's where I'm at. You know what I mean? I'm trying to move on and build my own shit. I ain't worried about theirs anymore.
Yeah, basically.
You know?
Gotta do your own thing, man. Like you say, you gotta find it. You feel me? Like,
start figuring it out. Yeah. And a lot of people are there. A lot of people are just, they've lived this life for so long, they don't even know how to turn it off. They're like, how do I even start? I don't even know how to start to do something else because I've never thought about it, you know? But they're starting to get that yearn. They're starting to get that feeling. They're starting to understand, you know, like, I want to go do something. I just don't know what it is yet. This Eclipse about to show you what's up.
yeah.
Some of y'all about to get activated.
Yeah. For real. Shit. I got a little quick funny story and shit, right? So, on the 8th, we walking to the dollar store, me and my lady, right? We walking to the dollar store.
More
real
8
quick,
stories. I like it.
right? So, when we walked in the store, it was like a long ass line. Like, damn. I'm like, yo, like, what is going
Like
on?
all the way to the back wall.
Right. Around the corner type shit, right? So, boom, we walk in real quick, and I just looked over. I'm like, damn. But I locked eye with this dude with the hat on, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. I could tell in his face. I see in his face like, man, come on, man. Yo, what
He's
the fuck
already
is going
frustrated,
on? Right.
yeah.
So I can imagine what the rest of the line looked like. You know what I mean? So we go on and get our shit, right? Boom. So now we at the end of the line.
You're at the end of that line.
We at the end of the line. Now, mind what I tell you. We the end of the line. So the cashier say, cash or card? He was like, cash only. No. He said cards only on this end, right?
Right.
Nobody moved.
Nobody moved.
The long ass line, nobody moved.
was trying to put credit together, huh?
I was like, what the fuck?
Everybody wanted to pay cash.
Pay cash, right? Mm-hmm. So boom.
So you're first in line now.
Nah. I'm still in the long ass line. My lady, she goes up to the line, right? So she had little items shit in her hand, right? So she put them on the thing, and she was like, so I'm like, excuse me, boom, right, boom. I go up to the front, right? So now he trying to work the register. He like, oh man, something going on.
Oh, and that's not working.
I'm like, what the fuck? I said, man, make something work, yo. I'm not going back in that line. You gotta make something work. But what was holding the line up? Somebody was in the line trying to. Somebody was calling their
bank
card, yeah. So they tried to check their balance and shit, and the shit just wasn't working at that moment. You know what I mean? So she's like, nah. She's like, hold on, I got the money. Hold on. So I'm like, oh, this shit getting wild. So now this going on. This dude talking about, look, I can only, it ain't working right now. I'm like, man,
we gotta wait.
Yo, you better make something work. So now look, all of a sudden, he just changed over and say, all right, boom, I'm taking cash now, and this person taking credit whenever they done. So my lady was like, all right, cool, come on, let's play cash.
Right.
We got our shit and got out the store.
At that moment, you
At
just paid
that
cash
moment, and dipped.
So you went from last to worst.
I know people
from
in that line was
worst to
livid.
first. Yeah.
Yo, she
got out of there.
Yo, she gave me the bag.
After they
I
just
was
went to
laughing
cash.
so hard to myself. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted to laugh like, yo, this is fucked up. I'm like,
you just jumped everybody.
I couldn't look at dude in his face
You
again.
just jumped everybody.
Right. The
And just
whole
went
fucking
out
line.
and just left.
So she gave me the bag. I'm like, oh, gosh.
Dirty.
I'm laughing like shit. So I'm smiling. So I'm trying to turn my face and shit. I'm like, oh, shit. Yo, I know you see me smiling. So I leaves her in the store. She's still getting the change.
rolled out.
I left. So I'm like, oh, fuck, let me go back. Yo, I can't leave her like that. So I go back in the store. I just happen to look up again. The motherfucker's looking at me like.
You just jumped the whole fucking.
How the fuck did you do that? What's up? Bro, we got in the car. Oh, man, we laughed so hard. Man. Yo, that was a crazy experience.
They
right
look out
there,
for
bro.
you. You get looked out for.
That was
See
a
what I'm saying?
crazy experience. Bro.
You're in favor.
It was like a long ass line, bro. And we had to be somewhere at a certain time.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine us standing in that long ass line, bro. We probably wouldn't have made it to we needed to be on time.
Yeah. You got it.
That was wild.
It puts it in right. You get put in favor when things are working for you. You know what I mean? It just lines up and you just do your thing. You know what I mean?
Yo, that shit was crazy.
Yeah. See, there's another testimonial for you folks. Oh, you didn't tell him the last story.
What?
The fucking car story. We never got to that one last time. Remember? We got to tell that this time.
Oh, the bridge.
No, not the bridge. Was it the bridge?
Yeah, we drove over a bridge.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
You tell the story. My bad.
Yeah.
It's his story.
All right. Well, I mean, me and the fam and shit, we was planning on vacation and shit, so we want to get the car right. You know what I mean? Get the oil change, the tire change. You know
Get
what I
everything
mean?
checked.
You
Just
know,
double check some things. Yeah,
You
I
know,
got you.
that's it.
Anything anybody would do.
Right, you got to do that before
Yeah.
you go. You know what I mean? So, boom, we get on the road and shit, right? So we drive. We driving.
Straight dipping.
Moving, like in and out of traffic.
What would you say? Somewhere
This
around
for
80?
Somewhere,
Give or
80,
take?
85.
Give or take, right?
90, you know what I
That
mean?
depends, right?
Yeah, you
Sometimes when you're going downhill.
Right.
I got you.
yeah. You know what I mean? Hey, you know, when you're a good driver, you're a good driver. You know what I mean? So, boom, we went down there. We driving and shit. We going over the bridges. This is before the bridge fell, but it wasn't that bridge we went over. But
Yo, it was like, it was just different bridges. I got you.
You know what I mean? But
That's why I was like, don't scare the folks.
right. We going in and out of traffic and shit. You know, we driving, to get where we need to be. When we get to where we need to be, which from here to New Jersey.
All right, so you're talking a couple hours so driving,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, a couple hours.
Couple hours. Straight dipping.
We get all the way to Jersey with one lug nut, bro.
But how did you get to that point? You said you were like at the end of your trip for the most part, right?
Yeah.
You were pretty much like close to getting where
Pretty
you need
much,
to get.
right. We was right in New Jersey.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We left Baltimore and drove all the way to Jersey with one lug nut.
Come to find out, because you had heard a sound.
Right.
You heard a sound real quick, all of a sudden. After driving for a couple hours, he hears a little weird noise that goes, maybe I should look at something.
Yeah, that's when we get to where we need to be.
Yeah.
In Jersey.
Right. So you get there.
Yeah.
You get out and look at it, and you find what?
One lug nut.
There's only one lug nut holding that fucking tire together. And I was like, the second he told me that story, I said, divine favor, man.
For real.
Yeah. There's no other fucking circumstance. That's not a coincidence.
For real.
You should have never made it a block.
One lug
Let
nut.
alone hours of driving.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's divine favor right there. That's what that is. I'm convinced.
We didn't even and we hitting bumps and shit, you know what I mean? Hitting potholes. You know what I mean? Shit ain't fly off or nothing. It ain't give us no warning signal or no warning sound or nothing the whole time.
So whoever put that lug nut on, they put that one on tight.
Yeah.
Held together, man.
Yeah.
Held together.
Yeah, you can laugh at that shit now. Yeah.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
real.
But
For
yeah,
real.
That's right. See what I'm saying? That's
had
crazy.
kids in the car and shit.
Yeah. Oh, and then tell them how that connects to another story with me, you, and Mr. Prim.
Oh, yeah, see?
How does that connect to another story? This is months before that. Months before, probably 8 months before that, maybe.
Yeah.
Last summer sometime.
Right. So we going to they taking me to one of my shows.
One of the open mics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
we decided to roll with him to one of the open mics.
Right.
So we take Mr. Prim's car.
Prim car, right.
He's driving.
Right.
You're sitting
I'm in the back seat.
Back seat passenger.
Right.
And
Right.
I'm in the passenger seat.
Right. And then I just felt weird.
He said
know
the
what
whole
I'm saying?
time. When we got there, I remember you getting out and you were like, yo, I feel weird. Something back here
Yeah.
just feels weird. Something's off. Yeah. So, but a couple times we heard some noise while we were driving.
Yeah.
We heard some noise.
Yeah.
Remember we did hear a couple weird noises.
You said, what you got, a midget in the back or some shit?
I don't remember what I said, but that was
Yeah, I
probably
remember that
I
one.
probably said that shit.
Yeah, I remember that one. But yeah, I remember, yeah.
So there was a couple noises. Yeah. So we go to the place. We do the thing. We drive back, drop you off,
Yeah.
part ways. The next fucking day, Mr. Prim gets up in the morning, and he's like thinking about it, like, man, why was my car making noise? Let me just look at it. So he goes and looks at it. He's only got 3 lug nuts on out of 5. He's got 3 on. And so,
That's
and
wild.
you didn't feel comfortable. Remember you were saying, you were like, man, something's off, man. I feel weird right now. You were like,
I feel weird back here.
Yeah.
I felt like I was.
You was feeling that energy,
locked
but
in,
see,
yeah.
then again, see that same scenario and divinely protected again. See that? Twice in the same kind of a scenario.
Facts.
Because that wheel could have came off too.
Yeah.
At that moment. And it didn't. We went there and came back.
Right.
And we was good. We heard a little something going on. We were like, what was that? That was different, you know? But we were just like, fuck it.
Yeah. And I'm in the back like, what the hurry up, please get there. Please.
You're like, let's just get there.
Yo, I put an address. I put the address on my phone and shit. See how far, you know what I mean? See how long we got. I'm like, fuck, 10 minutes. Come on.
That's what
7 minutes.
You was feeling all that anxiety.
Yeah,
but that's because you knew your body was feeling it. You were like, something's not right here. Yeah. So
body language, man. You
should have.
You know what I mean?
Should have paid attention, man. We wasn't thinking about that. I was trusting that the fucking car was good to go, just like anybody would. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and we never figured it out.
Ain't nothing against you.
No, we never.
Prime, you know what I mean?
No,
but
we never figured it
you know
out.
What I'm saying? You just gotta.
We never figured out what happened to it. Like they weren't on the ground near his car where he parks or nothing. We never figured out what happened if somebody tried to steal the tire or something.
Right.
We don't know. Right. But something happened.
Right.
Something happened. So, yeah, check your tires every now and again, especially if you hear fucking noise that don't sound right.
Right.
Just at least look, give it a
shit.
visual and just make sure, does everything look like the way it's supposed to look, you know? Because you might not know, but at least visually you can go, does everything look the way it should look? Or take a picture and send it to somebody who might be able to look at it and say, does anything look off to you? That way at least, you know, you just be safe just in case. Never know.
That's crazy, you know what I mean? Because I see some people, they walk around their car before they get in there, man.
Right. Yeah,
you know I mean, some people like actually
that's true.
Walk around their car, you know,
because you
look at the tires, see if they tag still there,
all that stuff, right?
The little red stickers in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Cause some people they take them up.
Yeah,
some people would take that shit and put it on their car.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I've seen people get their license plate stolen before and shit like that. People will steal their shit or whatever.
That's crazy. Like, it was a joke, you know what I'm saying? Somebody took somebody fucking tag off and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, luckily it was a joke, you know what I'm saying? He gave him his shit back, but, you know what I mean? If he he rode home and shit, you know, he got put over by the cops.
Right.
No tag on your car. Like,
all
what?
fucked up. And he'd be like, fuck you, man, the tag's back there.
My tag on the car.
Right, he's like, the fuck out of here with this bullshit. We could have turned it into some whole different scenario shit, right? Because he would have believed that shit was there.
Right.
Not knowing somebody took his shit off, so.
Right.
Yeah, no, I mean, they say it's good practice to at least do a quick around and just make sure everything looks normal.
Right.
You know? But yeah, most of us don't. 95% of us don't look at shit. We look at the driver's door, we get in that bitch, and we're out.
Go. I mean, yeah, that's a fact. But you know what I mean. As I'm walking to my car, I observe my shit. You know what I mean. I'm looking at my car. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
But speaking of that shit, tell me why I got into an accident, bruh.
Tell me why.
It wasn't an accident like with nobody else, but
You bumped into something?
Yes.
Just being clumsy?
I'm delivering, right? My last day.
Right.
I called this motherfucker and be like, hey.
Last delivery again?
No.
Okay.
No. Like, last day. You know what I mean? So I called this motherfucker. I'm like, hey, are your food's outside? He was like, all right, bring him to the 19th floor. I'm like, 19th floor? I'm like, man.
You got an elevator?
Yeah, you got an elevator.
But you got to run in and do all this shit, right? Taking your time, right?
Not only that, you had to get a ticket. Then you had to park, all the extra shit, right?
Oh, wow.
Then I had to get out, walk to the elevator, talk to the security guard, tell him where I'm going, wait for him to call him, then go all the way
verify
to
it.
You know what I mean? So boom, I did all that shit. So now I'm a little frustrated, you know what I mean? So boom, I give him the food, whatever. I come back downstairs and shit, right? So now it's time for me to leave. I get in the car, I backs out, and you know when you're backing out, you know, you got to turn a little bit.
Right.
So I'm backing out, and I'm turning. As I'm turning, there's a pole right there.
That you didn't see.
I didn't see no fucking pole right there, bro.
So it's just like one of those corner poles or something?
Nah.
Or it's just a random pole in the street?
It's a pole, like holding it's holding the garage up.
That pole.
That pole.
That pole.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
I've hit one of those before.
Yeah. So I'm backing out, right? I ain't speeding or nothing, you know what I mean?
Just
I
leaned on it? Just leaned on it a little bit?
See anybody was coming. I backed out.
Yeah.
I turned. I said, what the fuck? My mind, I'm thinking, you know, it's just a little scratch, a little dent, if anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get out the fucking car. I go look at the car. Oh, it's a scratch, all right.
Significant?
It's a scratch, man. It's like scratch is going right down the car,
Just
right?
Like you're speeding.
Straight down. But the bumper was hanging off.
Oh, it ripped the bumper off.
Ripped the fucking bumper off. I said, come on.
That's what happened to me. When I hit it, same thing. It just peeled my front bumper off. And I was like, fuck. I got tie wraps and I had to tie wrap it up and shit.
I'm like, are you serious?
Just take it to a body shop. and they can usually just pop it right back together. But it'll be a few bucks.
Took it to a body shop.
Yeah, man. Or the little body guy. Yeah, your body
I took it to my angel mechanic.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Listen,
Angel mechanic action right there. Look at that.
and once again, right, boom. So I did what I could, I pushed it back up or whatever, you know what I mean, to get back to the way I was or whatever. So as soon as I get back, the bitch fall and start making noise like
Like it's dragging?
Yeah, like it drag. As soon as I get back to what I need to be, it
after he fixed it?
No, after I fixed it.
After you fixed it.
Yeah,
right,
after, you know what I mean, I did my little whatever to it.
Right.
To get it back home. So boom. As I got back home, that's when it fell.
Right.
I started dragging on the floor and shit, right? So I'm like, man, this is crazy. So I turned the corner. Guess who I see? Fucking
Angel mechanic.
Fucking angel mechanic.
He's right there.
He right there. He's like, oh no. Oh no.
He already knew.
Yeah.
He already knew.
He was hurt for me. I was like, oh man. He was like, oh no, man, what happened? Oh no, what happened? So I said, man, look, you see what happened. He's like, all right, don't worry. So boom, he go get some zip ties and shit. Pushed it up, boom, put it together, boom, tied it up. Mm-hmm. They put some nails in my shit.
Yep. Just put a few screws in there to hold on. Yep.
Hey, shit, he talking about, all right, now, you get a new bumper. Shit, this shit look all right here.
He's like, I'm good with this.
I'm good with this.
He's like, this baby's got stitches.
I'm good.
My baby's got stitches now. She's
I'm like, man, you can't even tell.
That's just a war room, man.
Yeah.
That's character.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. You know what I mean? He was more concerned about the stern, you know what I'm saying? So, see, that's a good mechanic.
Did he look at that or no?
Yeah.
Did he look at that? Yeah.
He asked me. He was like,
in case it whipped
you
it
stern, how's your stern? Is it making noise?
Is it
and
get loose or anything?
Yeah. You know what I mean? So I was like, man, you're a good damn mechanic. Mm-hmm. Good damn mechanic.
Did he believe your story?
Yeah.
That you just hit some little pole?
Yeah. That's what happened.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
sometimes he'll be like, yeah, whatever.
Nah.
Hit some pole.
He believed me.
I'm just kidding.
Shit, you know what I mean?
Because I'm just saying, when I told my uncle what I did, he was like, you did what? I was like, I hit that pole. It's just a pole right there. And he's like, all right.
I know, man. And then and the crazy part is...
Yeah, that was in my 20s.
Yeah, the crazy part is, right? So he was fixing my car. He doing my back brakes. He doing my back brakes and shit, right? So I had to use my lady car.
While he was working on it?
Yeah, she was like, all right. And tap my shit. I'm like, come on, man. Y'all know how it is, yo. You get one little fender bender.
All of a sudden, you're the fucking crash man, right?
Yeah.
You got a new nickname.
You can't use my shit. You got to be careful. Like, come on.
You know what you're doing, right?
Right. Like, come on, man.
This ain't your shit. Don't be tearing it up.
Hey, easy on that gas.
Right,
easy on that gas. Use them brakes, all right? Like, come on, I'm using that. Come on,
I just got my shit. I just got my brakes done, man. Be easy. Don't be all crazy on the brakes.
Hell yeah. You know, they put that pressure on you and shit.
I know, right? Right.
That's crazy. Yeah. Just like a thief. You know what I mean? Ain't no thief in your house. So a thief ain't coming in your fucking house.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
You know? Mm-hmm. Shit crazy. Let me talk about weird shit. Okay, so I come across this weird topic. Shit is unbelievable with that they having this fucking conversation about men using the female's restroom.
Right. With like transgender shit or something?
No.
Or just in general?
It ain't no, yeah.
Just a man walking into a
them.
woman's bathroom and just using it.
Right. There's some men out here feel like they could actually just walk into the female.
Oh, like they just don't
restroom.
even think about it. They just go.
Yeah, like
even with women in there.
Damn, if women in there, kids,
they're going to do their own thing.
they're going to the bed.
Yeah.
They going to the restaurant.
Right. Gotcha.
And they bring up these fucking statistics and shit talking about women are more likely to do, you know what I mean, that type of crime versus men and shit. Like, man.
Right.
Fuck
it
that.
happens in both, yeah. I'm sure.
Bruh, you shouldn't be in a fucking female's bathroom anyway.
Right. Well, here's the thing.
At all.
That's a weird thing, right? Because, like, bathrooms.
Yeah.
We think about these as, like, just public bathrooms. We label them men, women, try to keep people separated, keep things calm, whatever, right?
Right.
But think about back in the day when you look at some of these old pictures in the 1800s when they say, like, this is a picture of Seattle or this is a picture of San Francisco or this is a picture of Chicago in 1850 or something like that, right? What you never see is any bathrooms. They'll be at festivals. They'll have pictures of festivals. There's never any bathrooms. Where were the bathrooms at? What was this? I'm almost thinking, man, some of these pictures were staged for some reason. I don't know. It's weird. You just that's a whole rabbit hole y'all ain't even ready for. I'm still trying to figure it out. But that's a question. I'm not saying I know what's happening there or not. I don't know if there was a building that they all just went to and they made one building, so that's why you didn't see it. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the customs were back then. That's all I'm saying. But you don't see it the way you would see it today. Like if you took a shot of a festival nowadays, what would you probably mainly see the most? A fucking line of porta potties.
Yeah, porta potties.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that would be in the picture somewhere in that festival. You'd see a line of porta potties because that's just the way it works. But in those old pictures, you don't see nothing like that. So what were they doing back then? What was happening? Did they even eat back then? Maybe they just, they were just sun. You know what I mean? They just got all this shit from the sun.
I don't know. I could be wrong, but
you know what I mean?
Normally they got the porta potties on the outside of the main event. So,
well, I mean, they're in there somewhere. I'm just saying, like in a festival event, they're gonna be on the line right there somewhere next to them. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're not gonna try and get them in the shot, but what I'm saying is they're always in the shots because they're always a part of it. We just see that now. It's just more visual. But back then, it was like maybe they just hit them better. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's just a question. If you want to go down that rabbit hole, go look into it. Go look at old 1800 pics from all these places. They'll tell you like certain cathedrals were founded in like 1854. Founded? What does that tell you? They found it. It wasn't constructed. It wasn't built. It was founded. That means they found it.
Bomb droppers.
And you're like, there's a lot of these old buildings that say that. Founded. And you're like, founded? Like, so who built this then? That's why I said this is a fucking rabbit hole that gets crazy where you're looking at these old buildings and you're going, who built this motherfucker if y'all found it? Because this shit is actually more architecturally cool than anything we ever do now. You know what I mean? And you're like, who built this shit? You know? Where did all this come from? That's the rabbit hole you start to fucking go down if you go start looking that shit up. So we just snorkel around here, so I don't know that much, but I know enough to say something's going on.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about this shit?
In general about it?
Yeah. They got statistics talking about it's a public bathroom, so anyone could use the bathroom.
Even though it's marked. Right?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
Bro, what?
The mark is just kind of a suggestion.
Yeah.
Right.
They say it's only legal when it's federal.
So if it's on like
The public, it's a public.
if it's in public, then
Yeah.
it's just whatever.
Yeah.
Anything could technically go, but we have cultural standards that we try to abide by.
Right.
Got you. Because we got to go by the law. You know what I mean? And I get it.
Yeah.
The law says a public restroom is a public restroom no matter what it's marked. I get it. But like we said, there are cultural laws and ideas that we try to abide by. And if we're saying we've marked it for something and, then that's, it's different when you say, hey, there's no one in here. Can you just watch the door? Let me just use this real quick. Because everything's, maybe the other one's closed or something. Shit happens like this sometimes. You know what I mean? If you do it that way or say, hey, let a couple guys go in and then y'all can let a couple girls, we got to share this one or something. You figure out a plan. You know what I mean? You figure out a plan. But you don't just roll up in there and do whatever the fuck you want because, that's not fair to people who don't know what's going on right now. You haven't given them a chance to make a choice.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because there could be other women who say, oh, I don't mind if a man is in here. I just got to use the bathroom. And they'll just go. But they get to make that choice. But when a man throws it on them like that, I see that as that could be an issue. That could definitely be a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, what's so hard of going to the men's restroom?
As long as it's available. And here's the other part. We can usually piss anywhere. You know what I mean? Men can usually just piss anywhere.
Right.
And shit for the most part if we really had to. Right. You know what I mean? We don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, our parts are easier to work with. You know what I'm saying? So it's yeah. I don't mind if I can't use the bathroom, I'll just go piss on the corner real quick. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I'll be a man about it. You know what I mean? That's the man shit I got to go do. Women can use the bathroom. It's not a big problem. Now, does society look down on that? Sometimes. Right. Pissing in the corner somewhere, you know what I mean? But, hey, you got to do what you got to do.
And we're going to ladies' room.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just weird to me. You just want to go in there.
Yeah. I just want to be disruptive.
Yeah.
I just want to be disruptive.
That's just weird to me.
Yeah. Well, speaking about disruptive, I think that might be a good segue.
Yeah.
I got a new song that I just put together that's going to come out on 420. I'll announce it. We'll announce it on the Instagrams very soon. Coming out on 420, and it's just a single of mine, and it's called Talking to the People. And I want to go ahead and debut it here for you guys today on episode 70, right here on Awkward Intelligence. Intoxicated, Talking to the People. Here we go.
Let's get it.
Don't call me the goat, shit, call me the lamb. Connected to source, cause you know that I am. I studied the plan, now get yourself right. I'm waking you up, I'm here to save your life. So just take a look, cause the news is so fake. But don't hesitate, cause your soul is at stake. Now drop the illusion, and stop the collusion. And all this confusion, who the fuck are you fooling? Religion is dead, the journey is spiritual. Every day I'm proving wonders and miracles. The people want answers, the people want truth. Faced with those circumstances, what would you do? Now our children are dying, but everybody keeps working. Your pastor's a pedophile and you still in them churches. When will you see it? When will you know it? You say that you understand, but you don't ever show it. I'm just talking to the people, it's us against them. Your neighborhood congressman is not your friend. They are trying to kill us, they are keeping us sick. So I'm waking up the world with shit like this. Open your third eye and let your light shine. I'm operating love and light, and you will feel divine. I no longer pray, I command my intentions. When I walk in the room, all the energy shifted. So I need you to listen and gain some clarity, cause I rise like a rose. If they try to bury me, I do this for humanity. Guardians of the galaxy, awkward intelligence, respect my faculty. I'm here for truth, I'm spreading the love. The government has failed us, they fucking it up. So I'm calling them out. Fuck you and your tax taxes. The Dems and Republicans are arrogant bastards. It's a spiritual war. It's a fight for your soul. Keep shining in the darkness and blinding them, though. So I'm blazing the trail. Just follow the lead. If you sitting at my table, then we all gon' eat. And behind the scenes, yeah, they putting in work. It's the greatest wealth transfer. The last shall be first. Talking to the people, it's us against them. Your neighborhood congressman is not your friend. They are trying to kill us. They are keeping us sick. So I'm waking up the world with shit like this. Open your third eye and let your light shine. Operate in love and light, and you will feel divine. Yeah.
Tough.
Appreciate it.
Like that one, yes, sir.
Yeah, that one's got some energy in it.
Yeah.
That one's got some energy in it. I think y'all are gonna like that one. It officially releases on 420. Y'all get the preview right here. You know, Awkward Intelligence gives you the preview.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it'll be officially on all digital platforms on 420, called Talking to the People. So yeah, check it out.
Open up your third eye. you know they say if you put a Barbie pin right here where your third eye is,
Yeah.
and if it sticks,
What?
your third eye's open.
Because it's like magnetized to it? Oh shit, I never thought about that. I might try that.
Yeah, I did mine today.
Try it at home. Tell us what happens.
Yeah. If yours stick, I mean your third eye is open,
Right.
baby.
Your magnetism is working.
Bomb droppers. That's crazy. Yep, I did mine today. That shit was like Velcro.
It was like Velcro.
So nah, just get the message. It's stuck. It's stuck.
There it is. Hey, proven. Proven.
Yep.
You heard it here first. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Nah, you ain't here for it.
Yeah, we're just echoing the information. We're giving you new ideas and new ways to figure out your ideas, figure out your powers, figure out your stuff. I mean, you know what I mean? Some of the stuff we're talking about goes into that because we have a story about something and something happens and then all of a sudden we have a revelation and then there's an idea and then it's stuff I'm watching on the podcast and then I see a couple of numbers and then I come in here and then I tell y'all a story and then I go, you see how that can work in your life too? You know what I mean? That's all it comes down to. So everything we're saying may not have significance to everyone at any given time. But because you've heard the information, when you're ready, you'll hear the information the way you need to hear it. And then through the seeds and things that were planted around and put together through your journey in life, you'll go, oh, that's what they were talking about. Mm-hmm. You'll just start to figure it out. That's what the awakening is. You go, oh, that's why that makes sense. Oh, that's what that is. So you don't have to believe everything we're saying. Some of this is just information for you to store away when you hear the right situation and when it makes sense to you so that you'll get the awakening that you need.
Bomb droppers.
That's it. We're just one of those echoes out in the world that's echoing information so that everybody can get the information who's supposed to get it. That's it. That's the Eclipse.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
The downloads are coming. Watch the activation happen.
Shit crazy.
It deals with 40 days. Think about what 40 days is from the day of the eclipse, and then let's see what happens. Because 40 days after the 2017 eclipse, my whole life changed. And that's part of what we want to bring to you with the guest that we want to get next week that was supposed to be here today. There's a story behind all of that that deals with the eclipse and all the different things that have happened over the last few years. We can get a different perspective. So that's what we want to bring out. But think about it. So 40 days from now, from that eclipse, the newest one, Let's see how people's lives start to change. Let's see how things get activated.
Yeah.
We're moving into a different world. We know that. Let's start embracing it. Let's start thinking about it. Let's start moving it.
Oh no, man. That shit was crazy. Like, how shit just got dim out there. Like, shit was just looking
Yeah.
like.
Oh, and I got a picture of the 2017 one too. I took pictures of it. They're in my phone.
Pictures of it? Okay.
Yeah, I'll pop those on the screen at some point too. I'll say, I'll put that they're from 2017, but I got that motherfucker too. I don't know if you can see anything, but the energy's in that picture because I captured that picture.
That's what's up.
Yep.
That's what's up.
Blasted off from 2017 to this point.
It been feeling good outside lately.
Yeah, good with fucking. It's warm in here right now.
Yeah. Just doing it, like doing the Eclipse or whatever. Like it had a little breeze to it.
Yup. A little breeze showed up for a minute there. It was kind of like,
I was like, what the
it's
fuck?
kind of like that whole calm before the storm, like when a rainstorm or something's coming. And like a few minutes before it comes, it'll kind of just start to dim, and then it starts kind of churning up the air, and then all of a sudden it'll just start raining. It was that same feeling, but the rain never showed up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Same kind of feeling like that. You feel that kind of rush of air change because it just dropped. So yeah, because that's, I guess, the same thing. The clouds are blocking that out too at that moment. Isn't that crazy?
It definitely was.
This thing's 93 mil. They say it's 93 million miles away. That's how far away the sun is. And all you got to do is put a cloud in the sky and you can block it.
Don't believe the hype, folks.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like,
Don't believe the hype.
I'm not a scientist. I didn't do an experiment. But that's the truth. That's the truth of it. But I don't have to prove nothing. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, you got to prove to me that it's some other shit. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck either way. I know what it is.
Right. Knowledge is power.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I mean, but everybody in their own due time. It's just, we're sharing our ideas. We're sharing our perspective to give it to the world in a whole different way so that people can, there's people out there that have nobody to talk to. They have nobody around them that is, like, I think that was something I wanted to, I don't know if I brought this up last episode, but I feel like I had talked about it at some point, was we're all put here in different areas to do different jobs. Most of us are here to raise the vibration in your area. You're not there to raise the world. You know what I mean? Like, per se. In that sense, it's you raise the energy in your area. And then as that grows, there's someone else in a different area doing the same thing, growing it towards you. So over all these years, we've been just raising the vibes. And like I said, some people are out there in their area alone. There's no one else out there talking like they're talking like. People just think they're nuts at this point. You know what I mean? They're just like, this motherfucker, So we find each other online through conversations like this, through having the same types of conversations that they're having, but they're just talking because this is how they're feeling. We're able to kind of bounce it around and talk to the folks and do a little research, and we do it a little different. And then then we just find each other. And then that's how we can get information from their area. If they're somewhere else, and we'd be like, oh, you're over here. And then if something happens in that area, we can ask them. They go, oh, no, it didn't happen like that,
Right.
Or whatever, And that's using your contacts and using your people and then having the real life, real time people out there, The people that go live for the fucking, solar eclipse. You don't have to be there. Someone's going live to give you the information.
Right.
To at least give you something.
Right.
That's all it's about. That's what this community is all about. It's not about, you know what I mean? It's about just getting the information out there and growing that. And then so everybody will see it and move forward, the way we're supposed to. That's what we're here for. Mm-hmm. We're just here to nudge you a little bit. Yeah, we're just nudging you a little bit. Just going, check that out over there. You see that shit? I'm just saying it looks weird, right? Okay.
Shit, it's how Jamaicans point.
Right.
Gotta look over there.
Oh wow,
for real.
Let me see.
Shit, I don't know what was happening, but I should have been laughing, but the shit was funny. It was at a park and shit, right? It was like a whole bunch of cars there and shit on the 8th. I don't know what video it was, but it was on the 8th. So motherfuckers just start backing out the car. Motherfuckers start running, just start running and shit, right?
Right.
And you hear in the video, why are we running?
Why are we running?
Yeah, like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, was it like some car that was like stuck in between some cars and it was like trying to get out? I think I might have saw that video.
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that. And it was like, and it ended up like getting out and it took off, right? Or some shit? Or no?
Nah.
It was stuck?
It's a whole bunch of motherfuckers. They were just running. And people followed. And
Okay,
shit.
maybe I didn't see the right.
You know what I mean?
If I saw it different.
That shit was hilarious. The motherfuckers like, why are we running? You know what I mean? The whole time he running though, with like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, and he's like holding the video on himself?
No, he's running. You can hear him in the background. Somebody's recording, but you can hear him in the background.
You just hear somebody in the background.
It's like, why are we running? That shit was hilarious.
I need information.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, yo, that's some true shit.
Yeah.
Somebody
Crazy.
started running.
Yeah, that's what everybody says.
I'm going to look, though.
It's like,
I'm going to look real quick.
Yeah,
I'm
it's like, what's the move?
Right.
It's like, what's the move? It's like, do you just immediately start running because everyone else is running?
Nah.
Or do you assess it real quick? You do that split second assess and go,
yeah, see
does it seem like immediate danger or do people, maybe there's something I don't see?
Right.
You know, so yeah, I got you. Right. You'd have to, right?
Yeah,
That's a man instinct.
You got to see what's going on. Like,
you got to do a quick move. Okay.
Oh, who down there?
Maybe we should start running. Or maybe
All right, okay, mama getting close now. Let me get the fuck about it. Shit. Yeah. I ain't gonna run just right away and shit. It sounded like he left his kids behind the way he was about. Like, why are we running? Like, go grab your kids, boy.
You forgot something.
Yeah.
You forgot something,
It sounded like
sir.
he was out. Like, why are we running? Tell me. What the fuck is going on?
He's like, I dropped everything and went.
Right.
Oh, I think they do that sometimes. There's people that have done that on like Line, like the little shorts, where they do like a quick to see like what their husband would do or something if like something happened real quick. And sometimes like there's those ones you'll see sometimes where like, you know, you grab your kid if your kid's out there. If something's going on, you're gonna grab your kid and take off, right? And you see something where they just fucking take off, and the kid's still there, and they're like, "What were you gonna do? What you did?" He'd be like, "Well," they say,
Man, like, damn, you left the kid.
Yeah, they. I'm sure that you've seen those circulating around the fucking Instagrams and Facebooks and shit.
Shit, I'm at a coach mine. Run!
Right.
Come on!
Hurry up!
Come on!
Like, why we running?
I don't know. Just come on. Ain't no time for them questions right now. He'll be talking shit while you running.
Hell yeah.
To where? You don't know where the fuck you going. You just running.
To where? Just
right.
Away from wherever we're at.
Motherfucker just be balling nowhere.
Away from where we're at. But I don't know where we're going. I don't know what we're running from.
Right.
That's why you want to know the plan. What are we doing? What's the fucking move?
That's
Somebody.
hilarious, bro.
Somebody take charge.
That's hilarious.
Whew. Damn, we're getting some laughs in today.
Yeah. Hey, man, you gotta laugh, man. You gotta laugh.
I like it. We're getting some laughs in today.
Gotta laugh, man.
I think we can start wrapping this thing up with a nice laugh, man.
Laughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's let's hit up the comments. What's everybody's take on when you got your bar of soap, right? It gets that last little piece. There'll be 2, 3, 4 chunks sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's everybody doing with this shit? Like, are we making a new bar? Are we adding it in?
Hey.
Or wait, or some of y'all bougie, y'all just use body wash. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here?
Nah.
Like, what's the rules? Hit the comments up. What's the rules? How do we go about it? What's the plan?
That's what's up. Shit, for me, shit, I ain't even gonna lie. Shit, you got 3, 4 bars.
Right.
Shit, I just
you start mushing them together, right? That's what I do. I'll incorporate it at some point, and I'll get it together with a new bar or something. Yeah.
All right, but I don't go that far. Yeah. I don't.
You don't add to a new bar. You just
like
mush them together and just get that last leather in.
Nah, if I got 4 right, 4 bars,
right,
I just throw them into the rag, and I just use it like
just
that.
Use all of them.
Yeah,
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, but sometimes some of them fall, and shit, you got to pick them
That's
up.
Right.
Up, shit.
That's why I say sometimes I'll just mash them together so that they'll.
Man, I don't know. I ain't got time to do all that.
I'm in here already.
I ain't got time to do all that.
Especially when you're like, that's all you got. It's just, you got to make something work. You're like, I can't get to it now. It's over there. I'm all wet and shit. Fucking that's showers crazy. Going.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hit up the comments. Tell us what you guys do.
Yeah, what you do.
How do you work that last few pieces of soap, man? What's the rules? Because some people just probably chunk them. They're probably like, out of here.
Yeah.
Too small. Not working with it.
I don't know. I like my bag to be soapy, so.
Right. You need a lot. You need a good moment.
Right. I need a good moment. You know what I mean? That full bar. You dig? Shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, though.
I dig it.
What you think? What you do with your soap?
Comments, let us know what's up. Let us know how you feel.
Fuck, let your soap go.
Let your soap go, right. Yeah, because I do keep body wash as a backup. Because sometimes, like, you get in there and you're like, how is it just one little piece of soap? What am I doing here?
That little piece, boy.
You're like, all right, we're just body washing today. Here we go.
That little piece get a forearm and that's it.
Right.
Like, damn.
Yeah, you're like, I tried to make it work. I tried to make it work. I'm definitely gonna attempt it. I'm definitely gonna attempt it.
That shit like a hotel soap. Shit.
Yeah.
Piece of hotel soap.
That one little thing. Yeah, I like in the hotels. I like the pump. They got the pump.
Oh, you got the pump soap.
Oh man, you can get all kinds of soap. I'll use that whole fucking thing up. And I'm only there for 2 days. I'll be calling down like, yo, y'all need to put some more soap in here.
Oh, that's crazy. Fucking with they soap like that.
It's crazy when it's not your shit, right? You're like, this shit's free.
Right.
It's included with your room.
Mm-hmm. How many y'all take the soap and the lotions and shit?
Every time.
The towels and shit.
I don't know about towels. You took in some towels? You heard about it?
Wrong one. See? And we went over this. Not today, but a while ago.
You were going to flush it?
Nah, I was going to do the little.
Or the spooky?
Little cricket.
Oh, the crickets?
Yeah, like.
Those? Oh. Oh, yeah. No, but silence is golden.
I ain't gonna say your name.
Right.
Say that.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, you're gonna take what you can take. I'm telling everybody, like, some of these places they put the pods out for the coffee. I'm like, take those fuckers, take them to work. No, give them to people at work. You know what I mean? Like, you might not want them, but you're like, just fucking take them and throw them to somebody at work.
Right.
You know what I mean? Take a few little things. You know what I mean? And just. They're good for somebody. You know what I mean? Somebody's going to get a drink of coffee now on you, and they don't even know it. Look at that. You're Sharon and Karen.
Bomb droppers.
Use what you can. Take it all, man.
Another question. One more question. Yeah. How the fuck?
What?
When you leave a hotel,
Right?
do you clean up
No.
and make the bed and shit like that?
No. I throw all that shit on the floor, man. I mean, because I feel like I'm doing them an injustice if I let them tuck our shit back in. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm ripping all that shit off, trying to make it cool for the next person. So they go, it's on the ground. I guess I gotta redo it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they might get like, oh, it's made. Yeah. Nothing happened here.
Yeah, I know some people who make the bed like, what the fuck is you
Fuck
doing?
that
That's not
shit.
your job.
Towels. I fucking put a little wet on them, throw them on the ground, make sure they going like, if they're wet, you can't reuse this bitch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be doing that to people. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So I try to do my part. You know what I'm saying? Help the next guy out. You know what I mean?
If you get lazy, motherfucker, like, fuck, I'm not doing this.
I don't
shit.
know if no one's doing it for me, but you know what I'm saying? I'm passing it along, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
I don't know. Those are my little tricks. What's your little tricks?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I mean, I throw away my bottles and shit. You know?
I mean, I'm not throwing the
You
trash
know,
on the ground.
right.
I'm not doing that. The trash is near the trash can or in
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? It's
shit
piled
like
up in the
that.
area.
Right.
If I get wild.
But
You know
other
what
than
I
that,
mean? I'm not.
I'm not making the bed up, moving the couch,
Right.
doing none of that shit.
Nah. What are you in an Airbnb?
No.
That's how those do it. You gotta fucking clean up them bitches like you live there.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck all that shit. That's why I don't do that. I was like, fuck it, I'll just go to the hotel. I can just be me and get out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't need to worry about no Airbnb bullshit. I think we talked about that a while back anyways. Yeah, fuck them.
Crazy.
I mean, if you use them, that's on you. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
I'm not, you ain't got to follow nothing I'm doing.
Follow your instincts.
Right, yeah, it's whatever you want to do. However
If
you
you
feel.
want to do it, go do it.
Yeah. Because we all don't do the same shit. You
Yeah,
know what
we
I'm saying?
don't.
Like,
Yeah, we don't.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you'll have some
Walks
people.
of life.
I've seen people that like don't even know how to use their phone half the time. They're like, "Oh man, that's an app for that." Okay, well, I didn't know you could do that. You know, whatever. But if there's something they are interested in, somehow they have it. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, this is an app where I can use, and I can use this, and then I can like log into my work, and I can do this, and then I learned because of that app. Now I have this app, and I can actually log into a camera at my house. And you know how the fuck you know how to do this login shit through your phone with this stuff, but somehow you're like, how do you get into Verizon, man? Like, I don't know how to check my Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, you don't know how to check your own Wi-Fi with your app. It's all in the app. It does it for you, basically. You know what I mean? Like, it's all in there.
I don't know, man. Some
But
people
they'll be on some other shit like, yo, I know how to do this, and you can take this, and then you got to put a code in right here, and you're like, what? How the fuck? You're like,
probably programs.
they know the sneaky shit, but the normal shit, they're like, I don't know what that is. It's almost like it's defense, maybe. They know how to be defensive and try to like block their shit from stuff, but they don't know how to be offensive and go learn something. You know what I mean? I don't know. Think about it, folks. Work off that idea. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Awkward Intelligence. I'm BDot along with
BDot, baby.
and we'll catch you on the next one.
Awkward Intelligence.
Just smoking vibe.
This is Awkward Intelligence.
Just smoking vibe.
Awkward Intelligence.